Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I've been melting for the first half of July. So of course I've got quite a few empties, to share with you, but I've also got quite a few things that I've melted, but I haven't melted through them all. So that's where we're gonna talk about that today. But first I'll address what's on my nails. I decided to put back on Bikini Sotini from Essie. It is one of my absolute favorites. I don't know if you'll be able to catch the subtle iridescence, I guess, in this polish, but it's not. I'm not a very good polish putter on her myself, but I like that color. So, and what's on my lips? I lined and filled my lips with Remmel's Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the color You're All Mine, which is number 101, and then I filled it in with Buxom's lip. Sorry, which one is it? It's called the Lip Cream in the color Pink Lady. So, and I'm wearing like one of my favorite colors in the summer to wear is a mint green. It's like a tank top. I love it. Love it, but I've got a little shoulder shrug. Okay, so let's go on to what I've been melting. So I actually have quite a few candles that I've been melting, and some of them will already have full-on reviews. I'll mention that on my like as I go along. I'll mention. I have so many playlists of which I try my best to always attach a video to a playlist that I believe, like if it's a company or if it's a type of video that I've decided to do. I do a really, I think I'm pretty thorough that way. So feel free. I don't know how many I have, probably like close to 20 different playlists. So hopefully you'll find something you like there. We'll start off with a candle, which already has a review on my channel, but Watermelon Lemonade 3-Wick Candle from Bath & Body Works. Did fantastic. It did really, really well. It still smells like watermelon lemonade all the way to the bottom, which is A+. So this is from 2016, summer 2016. It burnt beautifully through really well, and I did. I have a video. I think it should be up already. If not, it'll be just after this. But on what I did to melt with it. So anyway, moving right along. We have Better Homes and Gardens limited edition Island Coconut Lime. I like this one. I have one as a backup. It was lovely. I know Brenda, Pretty Polka Dots, she really loves this to go to sleep. And I think Sasha Isms, also on YouTube, she really loves this as well. I liked it, but I didn't love it. Like I've made spotlight videos on brands such as, and scents from this brand before, that I felt were more of a standout. So for me and my nose, I got more of a floral note to it. It's lovely. I didn't hate it. It did very well. I put it on my hot plate or my 25 watt, two different 25 watt mainstays in Bath & Body Works melters, and then 18 watt in my bathroom. So I did split it up and try to put it in different spots in my room. And of course it kicked really, really well in the bathroom. In the living room I felt like it got lost a bit. So yeah, so anyway, I liked it. I have one more for backup, but I'm happy to have that, and then I'm good. Okay, so this next one from the Bathing Garden, I decided to choose it for sleepy time. So I actually melted this last night. And since I picked this up, it's Bohemian Rhapsody from Bathing Garden. And it's described as strawberry, lime, orange, and raspberry. From the moment I received this in the mail, this smelled familiar to me, and I just couldn't put my nose, I couldn't put my nose to it exactly. And then I had this melting before bed last night. And I was sitting on the couch here just chilling out, watching television, good old Friday night, that filming on Saturday, good old fun Friday night that I have, single gal in small town. And anyway, I could smell this coming out, and this is beautiful. What's left of it is beautiful. I could smell this coming out from my bedroom, and it dawned on me. I know exactly what this smells like to me and my nose. It smells like Philosophy's Amazing Grace lotion. They used to have a firming lotion and a lotion. I loved Amazing Grace. It was so good. That's exactly what I get from this. And it took me forever to figure that out, and it took me really to melt it to go, that's exactly it. All right, now into the bag of wax goodies. All right, I went through an entire Sleepy. I finally finished this one. I have more on its way. Pink Sugar, Peppermint, and Vanilla. This is from Bathing Garden. This is one of my favorites. This was gifted to me in a random act of kindness from my friend in Florida. I love it so much that Sleepy was the scent of the month for the month of June. And anyway, I ordered it in June, so it probably won't get to me until about August. So I got like the scrub or whatever. They had the package deal that you save $3 if you buy the package, and then I bought a couple extras. So I love this one. I used it to go to sleep. It was beautiful. The peppermint just kind of just comes right out at you. And I know it's a polarizing bedtime scent, peppermint. Some people love it, some people hate it. Some people love and think peppermint's great to open up your sinuses and to breathe really well. And other people are like, ooh, peppermint, that's for like waking me up and getting me going. I like that, happen to like this in my bedroom. So I'm gonna shift around here. All right, so we have Sassy Girl Aroma Strawberry Milkshake Whipped Cream Wedding Cake. I just tried this for the first time in my 18 watt in my bathroom last night. I hate to say it, I put a few little chunks. This was a mini pie that I have cut up. The scent on coal is absolutely beautiful. The scent, I have to hover kind of close to it, and keeping in mind it's an 18 watt plug-in mainstays in my bathroom. I kind of had to hover like right around my sink, kind of within like a foot or two of this. It didn't throw a lot, but what I did smell of it is a beautiful strawberry milkshake. I wouldn't say I get wedding cake, but definitely a strawberry milkshake. So I'm a little disappointed in the throw. I didn't fill the thing up to like overflow it or anything like that. So I'm gonna have to melt more on my Sassy Girl. So this one here just didn't do as well. Of course, I'll try that in other rooms and see if maybe it's the room, it's the melter, that kind of thing, but that's for down the road. I went through, and I'm so sad, I know it was on the restock not long ago for Super Tarts, but Toto by Super Tarts was so good. It's shaving cream and almond is described as ocean, apple, and vanilla bean noel, and fierce cologne. This was beautiful. I used this also at bedtime. You got that almond. Actually, fierce is like really low on the totem pole, as I like to say, when it comes to the scents. I definitely get almond first, then the shaving cream, and then fierce, which I'm happy about because I'm not a huge like Abercrombie and Fitch or whatever the heck that is. I think of mahogany teakwood when I think of fierce. I don't like mahogany teakwood anything. Mahogany coconut, mahogany peppermint. I don't know what the hell they're going to come up with the Bath & Body Works, but I'm sure there's going to be mahogany to it. But anyway, woo, rant. Come back. I really love this. I would highly recommend this. This is again from Super Tarts. This is on their Oz collection, Toto. I burned a watermelon lemonade candle. This was burnt along with that 3-wick, as you can see. Towards, it wasn't till towards the bottom where I had major soot issues, and yet the wick stayed pretty center. It didn't really shift. So, and I kept the wick trimmed and that. So. But I like the scent. It didn't stink or anything. It did really, really well. It's not super strong being a little tiny candle, but it did well, and it did its purpose for what I was using it for. From Ramble on Wax, my very first time melting from Ramble on Wax, and this was gifted to me as well. It's called Tainted Love, and it's described as coconut cream pie, strawberry, and sex bomb. And sex bomb is like, if you know Lush, sex bomb is like jasmine and ylang ylang and tonka, which is a type of vanilla. Coconut cream pie with a tiny little strawberry. I really don't get any jasmine or anything. Now I have exclusively melted these little chunks in my bathroom, one chunk at a time, because they're fairly decent sized chunks. And again, it's an 18 watt mainstays plug-in warmer in my bathroom. So it did really well. It threw like crazy, and I get like, you know, I would actually buy Ramble on Wax for sure. As I said, I'm just starting to get into this. So this threw really, really well for such a small little chunk. I was very impressed with it. And from Rainbow Melts, Tropical Berry Sparkle, which is described as strawberry, raspberry, guava, and fruity champagne. Now, it is a 2-tone melt. I melted one of these. Clearly, there used to be 4. I get a grape again. So I'm not sure if it's me and my nose, and I still get grape. I find when you throw all the berry scents together, a lot of times I get grape. And I'm not sure because it's not even, okay, I guess it's not even berries. Strawberry, raspberry, guava, and fruity champagne. The fruity champagne maybe is like the pear or a light grape scent. maybe that's what I'm smelling then. Fruity champagne has got grapes in it, like actual champagne. So maybe that's what I'm smelling. I have no idea. I liked it. It was really good. But again, I will say, I'm being honest, I found this to smell like grape. So if you like grape, give this a try. And it threw like obviously, the Rainbow Melts, I've said this before, lasts at least 8 hours for me. Excuse me. Whew. Bohemian Solstice wax. From Bathing Garden. It is described as blue raspberry snow, rich cream cheese bites, all topped with a lavender chamomile. This was lovely. It wasn't as strong as I wish. Now, normally I have no problem with the throw with Bathing Garden. I had this in my bedroom. I wanted the lavender and the chamomile to come through. But I didn't get as strong a throw as I wished I had. So the throw out of a scale of 1 to 10, probably only a 6. But it was lovely. I don't think I would repurchase this one if it were to be offered again, but I'm glad at least I tried it. All right. Okay, so Better Homes and Gardens Sweet Watermelon Buttercream. This one, again, was okay. It's not one I have one more for backup. I definitely got the watermelon. You're seeing a theme here. Again, I melted and burned a lot of things that were watermelon themed, which was really awesome. Definitely got the watermelon and then the buttercream for sure. But I like the combination. I just wouldn't go out and hoard like a whole bunch of them. So I do have one on backup. I quite liked it. The throw was really good. I find Better Homes and Gardens generally throw at least an 8. So I'm going to give this one an 8 as well. So there you go. All right, from Super Tarts Mac Apple Watermelon. This is part of the sampler, the Mac Apple sampler that I purchased from Super Tarts. It was good, but I realized that I didn't like watermelon and Mac Apple together. So it's not that I hated this melt, but I realized, again, when you're going through your stuff, your stash, you're gonna find out what things that your nose is gonna really enjoy and what things you might pass on the next time. This would definitely be a combo I would pass on, but this was part of a sampler, so there was many other Mac Apple ands in that sampler that obviously I like or I haven't tried yet. So I liked it. Super Tarts, I cut this in half and I used half of it in one warmer, half of it in another warmer. I would have to I turned this off before the scent was gone because, again, I have so much wax. I'm kind of on a rotational basis of twice a day, especially on weekends. So yeah, it could have lasted probably 2 days if I left it in there. All right, so yeah, so this one's interesting and I can't find it again. I think it's one of those, like, I had a banana bread and, like, anyway, I had all these other scents that are coming up that I feel like are Canadian exclusives because, and I mean, Americans, you guys get exclusives all the time. And Better Homes and Gardens, not even sold here. So, but this is a Sensationals. This I haven't found since. It's unique. Wild Hibiscus Cheesecake. So I'm gonna give this to my friend April. So April, I want you to sniff this because I want her to experience this as well. It is hibiscus, like, there's berries. I get like a berry. It says wild hibiscus cheesecake, but I get some sort of like a maybe a blueberry almost undertone, and the cheesecake, there's no like whatever sour milk scent that people think that they smell sometimes. I didn't get that, but I wanted to I put these for and save them for my friend April because I want to send that to her so she can try that out, and I want to hear what she has to say. All right, so as you guys know, Root Candle sent me a candle here to do a review, and the review is already up. And the candle for review was Sun-Dried Cotton, and this is their honeycomb large Veriglass. I love the packaging. Again, I'm not going to go into this. It's already got its own video on the playlist, sorry. And I will say though, wicks trimmed as I went along. It did get a little sooty towards the bottom, and now keeping in mind it's more narrow. It's obviously at the widest at the top, so I didn't have any issues with soot about halfway, but it was from halfway down that it became a little bit more sooty, and the wick stayed center. So it was a bit sooty, but I loved it. It still smells amazing, like sun-dried cotton. I highly recommend the scent if you like a linen, cottony, fresh scent. I really do like it. Just a little bit city, so that's just telling it like it is. All right, so one of my first time, like I think I only melted one other thing from Zape so far. Anyway, purchased D-Stash. It was Slice of Paradise, pineapple, strawberry, coconut, cream pie, and conga lime. This was just a little wafer that I purchased in a D-Stash. I've come to realize that when pineapple is the main scent and comes out the most, I don't like pineapple when it's the clawing, reach out and grab you kind of scent note in the mixture of other scents. It threw really well. It did fantastic, but it wasn't my favorite scent. In fact, I turned it off after about 4 hours because I was just like, I can't do the pineapple. So I think though, if you love pineapple, this would definitely be something that you would really like. So Zape Bath Slice of Paradise. Oh, Watermelon Cake by Sassy Girl Aroma. These are huge, like 2.5 ounce scent shots actually, and they are filled to the brim. This was really lovely. But I got almost like a baby powder note with watermelon rather than the watermelon and the cake. Even on cold, and I remember when I was melting this too. I cut it in half first and used it in my big plate warmer, and then I took the other half and cut it in half. So technically I melted this 3 different times in 3 different locations. The throw was okay. I would only give this, again, I'm worried because Sassy Girl Aroma is not throwing for me right now, so I'm trying the best I can. And I don't, before anyone says about the whole wrapping it up in wax paper, I spent a lot of money on wax, and being Canadian and having to purchase things with our exchange rate, shipping costs, and customs charges. I expect my wax to throw, especially when, as a Canadian, I'm paying 30 to 40% more for the product to get it to me. So, which is saying something. If I'm going to buy it, I want to make sure I like it. I'm having a little bit of a worry because I'm finding some, like, you know, some of my sassy girls lately are not throwing as well as I wish they would be. So I didn't get the good throw on this. Out of scale of 10, 1 to 10, I would probably give this a 5. Even with a half chunk or a third of a chunk, it didn't throw for me. So I'm a little worried, but I'm hoping to redeem myself because there are some scents that I know throw really well. Like her fizzy scents. When she says fizzy, she means it, and I love fizzy. You know that. This isn't fizzy, but it might as well be. It's Super Tarts from their Mini Bow sampler. So this is it's from the Mouse Ear sampler. So this is Mini Bows, which is mouse ears and strawberry. So mouse ears is just a real sweet lollipop scent. It's a real sweet and added with strawberry. And it's not fizzy, but it darn well might as well be close to it because my gosh, it smells amazing. It smells like there's almost an effervescent note to it. Really enjoyed that. This is such a great, mouse ears is such a great scent and throwing anything in it. So I have so many more in that sampler still to go through. So I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, there's even one that's mouse ears and grass. So exciting. All right. Rosemary Mint from Make Sense Candles. I repackaged. I found, I've given some to friends too. I want them to smell this as well. I've done another review of Rosemary Mint. Now, I was sick. I'm still trying to get over a sinus infection now. I rebagged this because the bags that they came in were, this particular size was a larger size, and it was just a bag that you just tied something to the top, so I rebagged it once I got down to a couple of chunks. This is more of a medicine-y mint, which almost like eucalyptus and rosemary, like that, rather than like a peppermint or spearmint or anything. Was great for my head cold, so I'm gonna save these 2 last chunks for when I have a head cold next time, because that was like one of the only ones I could actually smell when I was sick. So, and I did an exclusive review on this. I might as well pull the other one out, and this one. I did a review on these 2 together on my channel not long ago. Pineapple coconut. Oh no, I didn't. It wasn't together. Sorry. I'll just this one. Blah, blah, blah. get my brain back into the center here. Okay, so pineapple coconut pops. I didn't like this, and you guys know that. It was a throwback Thursday. I'm so glad I melted it to give it a shot. But this was, as I put it, a very disingenuous. If it could be a disingenuous, it was pineapple. It's a pina colada. Pina colada is pineapple coconut. And that's kind of what they were going with on this. I didn't like it. So, and I said that in the video. Now this one, can't remember. Oh, there it is. Haha. Did these two together. Already on my channel. Under the Sensation, it's called Sensationals Candles, but I'm sticking all the Sensationals reviews for wax and that too. So, love this. Smell like banana boat on cold, and when warmed, you got the actual cake note. I think this was a Canadian exclusive for fall of 2016. I haven't found it since. I wish I did because I loved it. Sunshine jar. Very unique. Very juicy, very light, very airy, very floral, very everything. Brenda at Pink Polka Dots had a wax melt, and I can't remember the name of it. She started describing it. I'm like, that must be art, like her American versions of the Sunshine jar. Very, very hard one to discern an actual scent from. Juicy Watermelon from Hayden Rowe. I blended this one with something else coming up. It was quite lovely. White Peach Spa, I just did in my bathroom from Wilma's. Holy cow, these are just 1 ounce scent shots, I believe. Whoa. Wow, this was great. So White Peach Spa, highly recommend if you like peach. I had this in the bathroom, and just because that when it was on all day and I had to turn it off, like, you know, for the nighttime. I didn't have to, but I did, and I could probably left it on all night long, and it would have been scented my bathroom all night. Oh my gosh, we have so far to go, and I'm only 21 minutes in. I have been burning, and I will continue to burn this amazing candle. It is Country Home Candle. It is made in Canada, and I burnt this for Canada Day, which is July 1st. And what's interesting is that this has our anthem on it, our old anthem before they changed the one word. So I was so stoked to find this. I'm just trying to find them. It doesn't have the whole anthem on it, obviously. But yeah, there's a word in our Canadian anthem that the government decided to change. Sons, as in S-O-N-S. Anyway, this was really cool. Really loved it. Look at the stamp on the top. And I have a hard time burning it though. I love the idea of this candle. It is very maple-like. Very, very maple-like. Doesn't even say, it says, oh, it's a 16 ounce and 90 plus hours, which I have no doubt about because I have been burning this off and on now for weeks. So really, really like that. The maple's really strong, so I could only handle a little bit of it. I went through a Tangerine Sweet Lavender from Sassy Girl Aroma. It was a purchase from a D-stash. Big Top Lemonade, love this one. I'm so happy that Kim Hart's organizing. If you don't already follow her, check her out. She's awesome. She had some troubles with some small samples she received. And then she told me, she's like, oh my God, I melted like the clam and it's amazing. Like it's come back. I'm like, perfect. I am so happy to have a backup of that one. It is so good. Sheldon from Super Tarts. I melted this one when I was sick. Oh, and Big Top Lemonade, sorry, is pink lemonade and it throws like a beast. Sheldon Spearmint and Rosemary Mint. I melted this, what was left of it, in my bedroom when I was sick. I could barely smell it that particular day, which was sad because I love it, and it's always sold out on Super Tarts website. Melts, Prims, and More from Canada. I melted the Grapefruit Tangerine. Unfortunately, I didn't really get much of a throw on it, so it's an exclusive. You can only buy it at her boutique. I bought it off of a D-stash. I wish I got more of a scent throw from it, so that being said, Wilma's Cool Water Type, and this was fabulous for a bathroom. Again, it's a 1 ounce scent shot, throws like a beast. Perfect scent for my bathroom in my 18 watt melter. All right, another candle is Blueberries and Cream. You guys know I already have this up on my channel. I love that there's already a review on it. On its original review, it did really well. It burned all the way to the bottom, put itself out, did fantastic, which is fantastic. All right, we have Jelly-Filled Zucchini Donut from the Candles from the Keeping Room. This was gifted to me in a random act of kindness. It's freaking awesome is what it is. Oh my gosh. If you guys order from Candles from the Keeping Room and you like bakery, that is freaking amazing. I've actually gifted some to friends, that my local friends here, and they love it too. They think it smells great. Penny from Super Tarts in watermelon lemonade. This one was my least favorite of all the watermelon lemonades that I melted together. It was nice, it just didn't wow me. There was no je ne sais quoi about this particular scent. It was just watermelon lemonade. It was probably, yeah, it was my least favorite of all the watermelon lemonade blends that I did in that video. I really have to go fast because I've been melting like crazy. When I was homesick, I melted a lot. Rainbow Melts Triple Berry Buttercream Pie, already up on my channel, but I really enjoyed that. Rainbow Melts froze like forever, it seems, for me. Banana Nut Bread from Hayden Rowe. I hate to say this again, when like Sasha has said in her videos, when I say I don't like a melt, doesn't mean I'm hating on the actual vendor themselves. I quite enjoy many of Hayden Rowe's melts that I've purchased, but this one I didn't like. Banana Nut Bread. I melted this. It's just too caramely. The nutty, I don't know. There's just something about it I didn't like. I think I'm over cinnamon, like caramelly cinnamon, like not too strong, because I'm just over it. Oh god, I gotta go fast. Botanic Garden was a gem of Purple Fox, and it was nice. It was light. I had it in my bathroom. It didn't throw that well. Kay's Creations Black Rose. Now I melted this because when I was sick I couldn't smell, and unfortunately I melted this when I couldn't smell on purpose because it just didn't get much of a throw when I did try melting this when I did have a nose. So I was just trying to melt through some of the things that I didn't want to give them to anyone, and you know, I was gifted that and I felt bad. I wanted to use it as well. Canadian Maple, again, really sweet. I did melt this because it was Canada Day alongside this candle, and it was Canadian maple syrup, so it was very nice. Threw really well, just too sweet. Like I almost felt like my teeth were gonna come out. Hayden Rowe's Coconut Cream Pink Sugar Lavender Field, which is my blend that I made a big loaf in. I finished it up. I used it in my bedroom. So then I didn't finish up the loaf. I just finished up this little extra bit that I had that I had put in a polypropylene bag. Holy crap, you guys, this is gonna be forever. Okay, Case Creations Bonfire Nights, again, just didn't get a throw. Out of the two Case Creations on cold, this is my favorite, but really when I melted it, and sadly I didn't get a throw. Lemon Iced Tea from Make Sense Candles from here in Canada. It was okay. I got more lemon than the tea, but yet on cold I got more tea than the lemon, so I do recall that, so there's that. Destination Wax Magic Marshmallow, a nice blender. I did melt it on its own though in my bathroom, which is where all my Destination Wax seemed to be going. It was nice. It was a marshmallow. I hate the bag. You guys know I don't like the sticky bags. No different than over here. Rainbow Melts had one too, so, but you guys know how I feel about that. So Rose Girls Chunk Wax Melts and Strawberry Peppermint Coconut Ice Cream. Oh my god, this was good. This was great. So again, strawberry peppermint coconut ice cream was amazing. This was so good. I had in my bedroom. It threw like crazy and it was beautiful. It was a perfect blend. Cream Pop Crunch from Wonderberry Wax. This was really lovely. It was, you could sort of tell it was like a circle in there. This was quite nice, and it threw probably about a 7, so it was very nice. And okay, BC Tarts. It was watermelon, sour watermelon candy. I didn't get sour anything, and barely watermelon. And again, these stupid sticky bags that I detest so much. Again, doesn't matter on the vendor. I just hate the sticky bags. Sorry. Southern Twang, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, and cotton candy. This was my favorite of the two different Southern Twangs. I have a funny feeling it has to do with the blackberries and strawberries. But this was really, really nice. It didn't throw super harsh. It probably only gave me about 7 throw in my great room here, and I had it going in my 2 melters at the same time. Little Pony Wax Creations and the Amaretto Sour. This was actually really good. I got this in a D-stash that I purchased. It was really good, actually. It threw really, really well. Never heard of Little Pony Wax Creations, but there you go. Give them a try. Rainbow Melts Wild Berry Mousse Ice Cream Scoop Bread, which is described as creamy wild berry mousse and sweet ice cream scoop bread. There we are, already up on my channel, and it's almost 30 minutes into this. I gotta get going. So, Rose Girls, Lemon Heads and Sour Patch Kids. I was a little less, I didn't enjoy this as much as I wanted to. I think Lemon Heads, I think pucker up, lemon, oh my god, like, but I didn't get that from this. So there was no Sour Patch Kids. So Sour Patch Kids to me is just like, you know, they're the sour candies with the sugar on the outside. It was all right. It just didn't, considering the name, it was just lemon. So, and it wasn't like a unique lemon or anything like that. So there's that. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Coconut cream from, I think it was this one. Yeah. Coconut cream from Ambrosia Shop, which was a Canadian company. I had to literally, I took the lid off, tried to pop it out from the bottom. It wouldn't pop out. Well, it's because it was stuck to the bottom. I literally had to rip the side of this down and unpeel the whole thing. And that was a mess. I didn't get much of a throw from that one. But that was just a mess, and it pissed me off right from the beginning. So, Rainbow Melts Berry Creme Brulee Cookies, mixed berries, creamy vanilla, custard, sweet butter, and sugar cookies. Already a review on my channel. I liked it. It was very nice. And it's very nice. And that one was a little less bakery too. Dragon Fruit Lollipops and Cotton Candy. This is the other southern twang that I had, that I actually, out of the two, I did not enjoy this one. I felt that it was a really bad throw. Sugar Bear from Wonder Berry. This was very nice. And Very Berry Zucchini from Rainbow Melts. I'm trying to talk so fast because I'm almost 32 minutes in. Anyway, I loved it. It was a little on the bakery side, which I don't mind at all. Okay. Mac Apple Banana. Love Mac Apple. Love banana. Don't like Mac Apple Banana. And I just had deja vu. Whew. I heard of a quote one time I was sharing with my friend April. A quote. If you experience deja vu, it just means you're on the right path. I thought that was pretty cool. I really like that. I don't even know. I feel like I've said that before now. I feel like this whole video is deja vu. So anyway, Mac Apple Banana, I don't like them together. I would definitely melt the banana. I would definitely melt Mac Apple, but together it was just a bit much. And Super Tarts is super strong and throws crazy. So of course there's that. Sandalwood Vanilla from Ambrosia Shop didn't really throw for me at all. I'm sad about that. That's too bad. Destination Wax and Bartlett Pear. This was lovely. I did have 2 squares, of which I used 1 at a time in my bathroom's 18-watt mainstays plug-in warmer. It was quite nice. I love the pear scent, and one of my favorite Jelly Belly jelly beans is the pear one. Yum. So I also melted this Tart and Tangy, from Save Your Senses Tart and Tangy. This is one of the items that I got from a purchase D-stash, and it was citrusy. Yeah, it was like really citrusy, and this little cube was perfect. It like threw a punch. It was great. I enjoyed that. And Tiffany Candles Lemonade. I split this up and used it with Hayden Rose watermelon, juicy watermelon, and it made a really good watermelon lemonade. So, and the lemonade was also good on its own. Sorry guys. All right, on that note, I think it's probably time to wrap this up. It's another 34-minute long video. So thanks very much for sticking with me. If you're still around, thank you. As always, you guys, be safe and have fun.